Welcome to my channel. You too can be great, 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 great. This is the Love and Hip Hop Season 10, Episode 10, Lingerie's Goes Left Review. We start off with Jonathan hanging out with his nephew, Derek. Apparently, he has this he was born with a genetic disability that makes that he can't walk, and that so far all the doctors that have been solicited said that all they can do is amputate it. Whereas we have a doctor that's now come into place saying that if you pay us $160K in Spain, knowing that Jonathan is a celebrity, or it's not really a celebrity but like somebody that's on TV that people see, that if he pays them $160K, they're gonna do the surgery on the guy. Now $160K seems extreme to me for a surgery. However, if they're able to pay it, then I'm all for it, because that boy deserves everything. He seems like a very, very nice human being. I heard him speak even after they did the whole fundraiser to get the money, and his heart just seems like somebody that's pure naturally, and he definitely deserves this surgery. So kudos to them. Then we got Jim Jones meeting up with Mama Jones. Mama Jones still a bomb. She's still beautiful, having a son that's that age. She took care of herself. Black don't crack. She looks great. She got her own thing going on right now, even though her house burnt down and they had to rebuild it from the ground up. Jim Jones didn't tell her that the interior decorator that he chose to kind of decorate her house for her is Chrissy, and we find out later that they have zero relationship. They don't have anything going on between them. They don't talk. I feel like there's two reasons for that. One, Chrissy refused to give Jim any children because she really wanted to get married before she did. That is the traditional of doing things, and now she's probably at the age where she don't even want to do it no more, right? And Mama Jones feels like she should have a grandbaby from Jim. From Chrissy, they're going to be together as long as they've been together. That's just me. On the other flip side, Chrissy feels like Mama Jones should not have been so invested in the relationship as much as she did, because it caused problems between them, so much so that she kind of just walked away from the relationship and took a break. She needs to kind of back off and let her son be a man. So I feel like I understand both sides, but at the end of the day, all that matters is Chrissy seems to be happy, Mama Jones seems to be happy, and we're all good. Then we got Yandy and Olivia meeting up, and Olivia now is engaged. Okay, her and Yandy are retaining their friendship, even though Olivia mended things with Chrissy, right? And Yandy decides to tell Olivia about the situation with Kimbella. And Olivia asked the same question I asked. Why in the hell would Kimbella be kikiing with the girl who mollywopped her ass, punched her in the face, dragged her on the floor, kicked her in the face, and showed all her puss to the world and kicked her in her puss? Why are you friends with this girl? She is not your friend. She is only dealing with you because of the guys. Jim Jones and Jewels are well brothers. They're well known. So she's tolerating your ass because of that particular relationship. She will not confide in you. Chrissy will not tell Kimbella anything. Every time she meets with Kimbella, she's going to be to suck information from her about Yandy, because Chrissy is significantly pressed and jealous and concerned about what the hell Yandy's doing in every situation. I don't want to be there because Yandy's there. I don't want to know that Yandy's there. All this is about Yandy. Are y'all in love with the heifer? Damn. But Olivia lets her know that she feels like Rich Dallas stole from her, basically took all the pennies that he could have given her. He stole it and put it in his pocket, and his dollars unlimited, and that he stole $100 and some thousand from her, and she is feeling some type of way. Yandy, feeling like she knows Rich a lot better than that, doesn't believe that Rich will ever do something like that. So they're obviously going to try to get the bottom of it. Right now, we have yet to get to the conclusion of it. Then we got Rich meeting up with his mama regarding the December song that Olivia says that she lost money on. And Rich is talking to his mom, who's apparently the bookkeeper, the accountant, Rich's therapist, Rich's, side sister wife, because she does everything for that man and does not hold him accountable for the shit that he does whenever he fucks these girls over. And basically talking to his mom saying, listen, Olivia said that I stole from her, and since you do the bookings, can you let me know what happened? And Olivia's mom says, Rich's mom says something that kind of sheds a little bit of light to the situation. She says before the last review, I said, you know what? If Rich is talking about that's my record, then your ass can go and sing it. That way you can keep all the proceeds and not give her nothing. It's not fair that you have her singing it, but you're not going to break her of anything. Like, you're not going to give her nothing. Then now we'll listen to Rich Mama. Rich Mama is saying that she didn't pay for any of the, the shows they had. She didn't front up any money. But for her to go to the show and sing, they gave her a cut. They just didn't give her the record because it wasn't hers. Now, to hear it from that perspective, I'm kind of looking at things a different way, wondering where it is Livia is holding on to that she feels that she's lost. I feel like they both need to be in the same room. They need to talk it out, not yell, so we can get the true facts to the situation at hand. Then Rich's mom lets him know that she betrayed him, she owes him, and her fucking with Cisco in the background created a problem for the both of them. So Rich is gonna go and try to check Cisco. Then we got the Jumpathon fundraiser comes up. They all raise the money. Chrissy decides not to show up because she doesn't want to deal with Yandy. She made a decision for herself. This has nothing to do with Yandy. This was a fundraiser to help somebody in need, bitch. Why are you choosing to stay away if you were so much friends with Jonathan and y'all are cool? Kimbella didn't have a problem swallowing her pride and hiding her emotions and holding her personal business to herself and her little, petty ass fight with Yandy. Put it to the side. Come over there to help raise money for this child to get the surgery. You chose to be selfish because, again, it's all about you. Sometimes when it comes to the outside world, I feel like Chrissy sometimes does things that I don't like. When it comes to her and her relationship, she handles Jim very well. But it seems like everything else is expendable, and that's just not right in certain situations. You got invited for this situation. You could have put your feelings aside, showed up for all of 5 minutes, dropped the check, gave him a hug, met the kid, and bounced. But it was too much for you? Girl, bye. Anyway, we got Rich now meeting up with Peter Gunz, and this, oh my God, this, I was thinking to myself, remember when we did the first review, I said, hopefully I don't think Peter is going to be in this situation, the whole Amina and Tara triangle that's just been pathetic and just hard to watch at this point. He shows up, and that's the person that Rich is choosing to be the liaison, the voice of reason, who's going to be able to pick who's right or wrong when this man can even pick between his two baby moms who he wanted to be with. What the hell? Why'd you pick him? Because Peter Gunz shows up here, and that Rich is talking to him about what he had heard about Cisco letting Olivia know that he's the one that's been stealing the money from her. Here comes Cisco walking in with his fine self. He sits down, and you sit up here, Rich decides to go and confront him about him dealing with Olivia and why he didn't call him and tell him that that's what he was doing. Cisco says, all calm, cordial, looking like he's not even phased, sitting there looking like a beautiful man. You just want to sit on his nose. Then he sits up there and he's like, I was just trying to help a friend. You got Rich, who is now feeling like he's big boss, whatever the hell he's doing. He is screaming. He's got his voice elevated. I mean, he's got some bass in his voice. I'm looking at him like, Rich, you dealing with Cisco. Cisco is not Safari, okay? Cisco will beat the fuck out your ass. Cisco has prison muscles. You have muscles from spending too much time in time out. You cannot fight this man at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how many times you go to the gym. It doesn't matter how loud you yell. It doesn't matter how much you cry. If Cisco wanted to whoop your ass, all he had to do is headbutt you with that shiny ass head and you would drop like a fly. Why the hell are you trying to sit up there and yell at this man like he's your child? And of course, Peter then joins in and Cisco's like, why are you always taking his side? This entire conversation was childish as hell. These are 30-plus-year-old men needing a mediator by way of some guy who is probably one of the shadiest guys to women, cheat and lie, don't know the sneaky ass shit, to mediate the situation and be the voice of reason. While y'all are trying to settle some petty ass, conversations of who helped who and you dated my girl and this is the issue we have. I feel like that it is crazy. I was watching this little creep swap thing going on. I said, y'all need to go to some therapy because this is a hot mess. Y'all act like y'all are in love with each other. You can't talk. What's the problem? What is the real issue here? If it is a love situation, fix it a different way because I don't watch this shit for real. Then we got the next scene with Jonathan throwing a sex party because he now wants to show appreciation for people who helped him with the fundraiser, i.e. Samaya, the groupie slayer, Jen. Then you got Yandy there, you got Sin there, and he also took the time to be messy and invite Kimbella. Now, mind you that everything that Yandy's is saying to Jonathan, having a conversation with him, when Jonathan is alone with Kimbella and Chrissy, he tells everything because he wants them to feel like he's on a good note and he's a happy person and he's cool with both of them. He spills all the tea and then he runs back, and when Kimbella starts acting up based on the tea that he tells her towards Yandy, he acts like, Kimbella, what's wrong with you? Why are you mad? You're doing the most. Because again, he's trying to fit in with where he can get in. So they all show up. Samaya, I always love her energy. She's now apparently gay and she's enjoying life that way. Then we got Sin there, who we haven't confirmed whether she's back with Joe or not, but they're all having fun. We got the groupie slayer who's there, and she says that her and Pressure are still not together. So everybody there has been, like they're dick fasting basically. They haven't had any for a while, and they're basically sitting up there trying to have this party. And Jonathan is part of that crew. He hadn't had none in a while either, so he's sitting up there trying to enjoy this little low-key bachelor party type situation, type setup. And here in comes Kimbella knowing that Yandy's there, and they decide to play truth or dare. The first messy ass question somebody asked, which makes me think this was scripted as hell, is to Yandy saying, do you have any problems with anybody in this group? Clearly, Kimbella is sitting right there and she has a problem with Kimbella. Why the hell would you ask that kind of question when she's sitting up there? But Kimbella says, shall I raise my hand? Yes, bitch, raise your hand because you are the bone of contention in this situation. But Yandy's sitting up there and, you know, Kimbella's expressing why she feels like they have an issue. And bitch, she brings up the fight that happened in season 1 where Chrissy punched her in the face. Bruh, this is season 10 and her ass is sitting up there holding a grudge talking about, Yandy, if it was my friend, I would have jumped in. Jumped in how? You had your legs spread wide open. You were already on the floor. She didn't kick you in the face. She initially didn't want Chrissy to touch you the first time and stood in front to stop her. Not knowing that Chrissy was going to sit up there and side cut you on the side and basically, you know, bum rush you without nobody knowing what the hell is going to happen. She got up like she's going to the bathroom. Then she socked your ass, and Yandy was already sitting in the chair not knowing she was going to hit you like that or sucker punch you. Now you sitting up here going after Yandy and acting like Yandy is the big problem. Yandy is not the one who touched you, bitch. Why do you have this kind of energy for the person who actually hit you? Why? Because Kimbella, you can't fight. And in your head, because Yandy have never tagged your ass, you feel like Chrissy will beat your ass, but Yandy, you probably can fight. That's what you think in your head. Because Yandy stayed quiet while she got up and screamed, and Yandy, you're fake, and da-da-da-da, threw a drink in her face. Let me be clear. If we have been friends for a very long time, I will give you one chance to get to your senses. One chance. The moment that chance expires, you are officially my enemy, and you are my enemy. We will be mortal enemies to the day we die. And the day you throw a drink in my face, you will thirst for the rest of your life. That shit is not gonna fly well. You're not throwing nothing at me. You're not spitting at me. Your fist is not touching me. Hell, even your breath is not reaching me. The day you touch me, heifer, is the day you realize how far I'm willing to go. Friend or not, I will beat the fuck out your ass throwing a drink in my face. What is wrong with you? But she's sitting up there in her face after she didn't yell at her like this, probably spit on her and blew some hot air in her nose, threw this drink at her, and Yandy took it as long as she could. And she said, well, do something, do something, do something. So Yandy went after her. This next episode that's coming up, Yandy is taking no prisoners. She finally let it out. She's going to get this girl what she's asking for. Kimbella talks too damn much, and she's been doing it for a while. Let me tell you why she pissed off. Kimbella is mad because last season, Yandy put her on blast as far as, how, regarding how she talked about her foster child and how she dogged her ass off all season. Right? That's the only reason Kimbella's mad, because the fans saw what she said, everybody on the cast saw what she did, and they weren't feeling her. Now she's trying to get back at Yandy because she's holding a grudge, but she's grasping at straws and picking out every single thing that she could think of, including going back all the way to season 1. Bitch, bye. Okay? Anyway, please like, subscribe, and notification bell. I will do my rants on Gail and the situation that's happening. I'm going to do a tribute to the African-American Black History Month that I feel like you guys will enjoy. Yes! So go ahead and wait for that. I will do it this week. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this particular episode. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I did not fall asleep, but I am going to fall asleep after this. Love you. Bye!